Kia ora te whānau. So here comes the second video in our little series showing you some of the exciting things that Rachel's doing in the kitchen with our rare endangered heritage grain collection. So today we're starting off with dry peas. So we've got several New Zealand heirloom dry peas in our collection. These ones are the Kapajina peas, and they were sent to us by several New Zealanders who all of whom had come from Holland, and they all have sent them with their favourite recipe, which Rachel will show you. These particular ones grow quite short, and some of the Dalmatian peas grow quite tall, but they're all field peas. So what have we got here, Rachel?
So this first one here, I fried up with some onions and garlic and bacon. Added the peas and butter, and then smashed them up and added some fresh herbs from the garden to finish.
So it's a really delicious, it could be a meal really, couldn't it? Or you could put a salad with it to go for so it's peas. I think a lot of the recipes that originally came in for this dish also, I think it's quite a classic Dutch dish, had bacon in them. And then the other dish here with these peas
is we got the hummus. So I soaked the peas overnight, and then the next day boiled them. And while they're still warm, I made a hummus with it, because when they're still warm, it gets you get a creamier hummus. And that's really simple. It's just olive oil, lemon juice, fresh garlic, and a bit of salt.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. I think it's for people who are wanting to grow their own pulses to make hummus with, then these field peas or Kapajina peas or Dalmatian peas, whichever one you get, probably they're my favourites for making hummus. I prefer them to a hummus made with beans, and chickpeas are not really possible to grow here, so I think it's a really great option if you're looking for hummus. And this is so exciting. I'm so excited about these grains. Do you want to tell us about these ones? Oh, well, I think we introduced you to this one last week. This is the white-seeded popping sorghum. Rachel's going to show you a different way of cooking it this week. These are the other two sorghums. This one is a Mennonite sorghum, and it was specially selected by the Mennonites in the USA for pressing for syrup, but you can also use it in other ways. And this is the New Zealand heirloom. We call it Molly's sorghum. It's Ruatoki Black. It's a New Zealand heirloom and used to be pressed for juice for sorghum syrup in a factory near Ruatoki in the Eastern Bay of Plenty years ago. So tell us what we've done with them today, Rachel.
Yeah, so this time with the white popping sorghum, we've made it into a porridge. So it takes a while to cook. So I pre-cooked it in some water. I boiled it for probably about 45 minutes and then drained the water off and added milk and just put it on a really low heat to finish cooking through, and it really soaks up the milk and it goes really creamy, but it holds its texture, which is awesome. You get a bit of pop while you're eating, good texture. And then I did the same with the red one as well.
Red porridge.
Yeah.
Looks so amazing.
It definitely has a bit more texture to it, fibre wise, so I decided to blend it, and it's got a
Rachel still didn't like it, but I liked it. Yeah, so look at that pink porridge, white sorghum. It's delicious, creamy porridge. You also thought that the black and the red, or all of them, could become flour, couldn't they?
Yeah, the black sorghum is definitely used for grinding down into flour and making bread, so I'll give that a go one week.
Wow, thank you very much, Rachel. You can expect some of these amazing dishes with our on-site workshops this year and our fundraiser guided tours. Kia ora. What are we going to do next week, Rachel? What grains are we going to...
Millet.
Could be millet, perhaps.
Millet, yes.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, kia ora.